Hello everyone, I am so happy to be here again. My name is Alicia Diaz. If this is the first time that you are in my channel, welcome. If you have been following me, welcome back. I am so happy to be here. And today is another collaboration with Nate Brights. This time the theme was Independence Day, the colors of the US Independence Day. So the colors of the flag, of course, and the colors of the US that are red, white and blue. This is a little bit challenging because when you combine red and blue, you can make a purple. If you combine the like red with the white, you can make a pink. The blue with the white, it can make a light blue. So it doesn't matter. The intention is to try to do something really cool. So what I thought about is about painting the background with the colors that I wanted to go, and then use the pearl technique. And the pearl technique, what I'm going to do is to do a translucent base, and then I'm going to add some blue colors, some red colors, some white, and I'm going to move it around and I will let it develop. So that's what I want to do today, and hope you like it. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to do is to check the consistency of my paints. When I was mixing them, I felt that some of them were a little bit thick. So let's test it. I have this chart that I found with another artist, and I adjusted to the techniques that I use. You can get a copy of this chart. Oh, I put too much here. But it's a regular chart. It's like only some dotted space and then some lines. So what it measures more or less is how thick or how thin is the paint. I use it either on acrylic or like mixed media paper, or I use it over this acrylic. These colors are pretty similar. This is Payne's Gray, this is Prussian Blue, this is another Payne's Gray, this is Carlo Blue, this is a primary blue, I think this is a primary red, yes. And then this is maybe a Taro red. Pyro red. Okay. Okay, so my white is a little bit thinner and the rest are a little bit thicker. As you could see, this is the thickest one that I thought. This is a Payne's Gray that I have another one, so I'm not going to mess with it, and I'm going to not use it for the purpose of this. I could thin it with water, but it doesn't matter. The rest, I think they are the right consistency. I could add a little bit more water, but I think they are good to go. These three are good. Maybe this a little bit. Let's add a little bit of water to this one, only a little bit. I like this chart because, as you can see, I can clean it and I can reuse it. Or you can also do, I have some mixed media paper here and I use it the same. So you can do either way. This, you can reuse it. The other, you throw it away. Okay, so let's play. So I'm going to put some translucent base. I'm going to cover, this is a good board. Okay, I need a little bit more. I'm going to use this to spread it. I may need to add a little bit more. So let's spread this first. I am noticing that it's a little bit thick. So I'm going to put it back and add a little bit of water because it needs to run faster. Nothing wrong with that. Remember, it's just paint. In this case, it's just the putting medium, so nothing happens. This is totally dry, so I am putting back in the container because I can reuse it. And you know that I don't like wasting, so I can reuse it here. Why I did notice that it was a little bit thick because it didn't run fast. And this needs to run faster. Sometimes the Floetrol or in this case, I use the Air 7300. Sometimes it may be a little bit thick from the bottle and they may have caused that. So nothing wrong. I'm going to get some of my cups. I'm going to add water. Only a little bit. This needs to run easier. Oh yeah, could you see that? The other one gave me a hard time trying to only stretch it. I could go a little bit thinner even, but that's okay. Much better. I could still add a little bit more water to this one, but I think it's okay. I hope. If not, remember it's only paint. Nothing happens. Okay? So now that we have our base, let me put this back. Okay, so now I am going to play with the colors. I am thinking about something like this. You normally start with the bottle here. I am trying to think of not putting the white and the blue and the red together to avoid. I'm having fun as well. And I am thinking about maybe here a little bit. That's it. Okay? So now I'm going to stretch it with a little bit of composition. I'm looking for a nice composition here. That is going to pearl. Remember that this is a pearl technique. So the intention is that these pearls with whatever it's in the background as well. Ooh, I'm liking this. I think I like it like that. Well, I cannot stretch it more. I had this because when I move my hand, this happened, but we can fix it. So now I am going to run some of the color here. We can do some cool patterns here so it doesn't look like a mistake. You see? Nice. Ooh, I like this here. It's pearl. Look at the pearls. This looks really cool. I am bringing some color, some purpose. Of course, there are some purples here and there, but that's normal. But overall, I think that I could get the reds, the whites, and the blues as I wanted. Look at the beautiful pearls. I love how this starts developing. Really, really nice. I'm going to let it dry. I like how these pearls are developing. That's the interesting part of this pearl technique, that you don't know how the pearls are going to react depending on the colors, depending on the background as well. So I normally like it and let it like do its magic. Look at these beauties here. Let me see. I could add this here. These paints do not have enamel. This one does. So I am thinking about adding some drops here and there to develop some additional pearls on purpose. Like for example here. And if I add something there, I need to add something somewhere else. So I'm going to add one here. I didn't like that there, so I'm going to do the opposite. I think it killed this beautiful color that I have here. So, and actually I can add some more color here and there. But I like it here. I like it there. It gave a cool addition. I think that's it. A couple of here and there, and that's it. I could have stayed without it, but I kind of like didn't like this whole area without anything there. That's what I went for it. I thought it was kind of a little bit boring, but now I kind of like cut it there, which is fine. I like the colors that I am getting here. So I think I am happy with the result. I'll show you at the end the final result when it's totally dry. Okay? And thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to watch all the videos of this amazing group. And see you next time. Bye.